Hi guys, my name is Gina and today we're going to be doing a pretty large Colourpop haul. This is the box that it came in. After this video, I am going to be filming and posting a almost full face just using Colourpop products that are going to be mostly in this box. I am giving this brand a try. I used to really hate them. I used to really not be interested in them. So let's get started with the opening. Okay, so I did just open the box and this is what we are looking on the inside. So there is a little card in here that just says thanks a latte on it with all their like handles. Honestly, I did purchase a good amount of items. They had a big sale like a few weeks ago. They took forever to ship out. I think it took like 2.5 weeks to get to me, which is understandable, but it still took a little bit. But I'm excited to see everything that is in here. So if we fully open it up, this is what we're looking at. All right, so the first thing in here is the Pretty Fresh foundation. This is a hydrating foundation that they have, and I believe it's a medium coverage foundation. And I'm gonna hope I got this in the correct skin tone. Honestly, it looks pretty similar. Any color that kind of gives this like soft, kind of like beigey color tends to be correct for me. So here is this guy. And let's see, they did give me like a little shipping paper, but I don't think there's any prices on that. If you guys are interested, I'll just link their website down below so you can see the prices. The next thing that I picked up was an ultra matte lip from them, and this is in shade Tulle. Let's open this up. I honestly forget that most of the shades are the things I got, honestly. So this is kind of like a very neutral, lighter shade. All right. The next thing is their BFF liquid liner, and I absolutely love this packaging on here. And I did just get it in shade black. I know I complain a lot about having a lot of black eyeliners. Most of the time I don't open them, so they're still fine to use. But I figured I'm going to try to do a mostly full face with this, so I picked this guy up. The next thing in here is going to be this trio. I like how they have a lot of bubble wrap on everything. I'm super into that. So this is their Cloud Dye trio. So this was like their tie-dye trio. So I'll open it up. So here it on is. I hope it's all separate. Yeah, so when I open it up, this is what we are looking at. It's really, really cute. And then they all should be separate. Yeah. Cool. So I can still use these like normal. Honestly, I'm going to try to save this packaging because it is super cute. So let's slide all these out and let's look into them and maybe swatch a few of them. So this orange one is the Miss Bliss, and they all come with like this foam on the inside. So right here it is. I like how the mirror starts out like very covered and you have to like rip it off. But here is this one. I like that glitter shade in the middle and then the pink that's next to it. The only thing I don't like is how it's kind of like dirty right here. So it's probably just a mix up in packaging. The next one is the Aura and Out. It's the green palette in this little series. So this is what this one looks like. And I see that glitter is like very similar. I wonder if it's the same exact one. And last one is in a trans, and this is their purple palette. And this is how this one looks. So these all feature kind of like matte colors based on their hues, and then silver glitter. So I'm going to go through and I'm just going to swatch one from each palette and maybe one of the glitters. So for this purple palette, the ones that are really speaking out to me are like this blue. I really want to see how this one is. And then from the green palette, I guess I'm going to pick the most green. So I'll do this shimmery green from the bottom. That one's really hard. So I wasn't expecting that to be hard, but it still came off really nice on my finger. And from this pink palette, I'm going to choose this kind of like chalky glitter color at the bottom. Just so we have a small array of colors to try out. So here are the swatches of it. Here is the blue, the green, and then the pink. So all very, very like pastel-y colors, but I like how that blue went on. It isn't super, super bold, but I feel like on the eye that's gonna look really strong. I tried out the Morph like Ice palette a while ago that's supposed to feature a blue, and that blue is the worst blue in the entire world, so I'm excited to try that one out. Alright, the next item we have in here is a blush. This is from one of their newer collections. It's like the Wild Forest or something collection, garden collection. So it's this guy. And on the inside, this is super cute blush, and it is in shade Desert Rose. So here this guy is. I recently have been getting into blushes. I think I finally am understanding like the compelling factor of blushes, but this packaging is super cute for this. All right, the next thing in here is a palette. And I believe this is an all glitter palette, if I remember correctly. So I'm just gonna quickly get the sticker off, open it up. So here is what she is. So this is a solely glitter palette. I love glitters so much, and I'm hoping to get good use out of this. I do enjoy the fact that this palette is magnetic, so you can just like pop these off and put them back in if you want to. So I'm gonna just swatch a few of these random ones. I'm gonna do this one first, this glitter, I'll do this one, maybe I'll do this like top one, just to give you guys an idea of how these swatch. So I'll do the glitters right at the bottom. So here is 1, 2, I think these definitely gonna need some glitter glue or something to help pack in that density, but here are those glitters. I don't know how I feel right now about this with the glitters because it isn't too strong, but you never know, they might surprise you. And then the last thing in here that we have is a bunch of these little random colored, like single ones. So I'll show you guys all the colors. I don't actually remember ordering these, so these might have just been thrown in. So this is a pressed shadow in the shade, if it says anything. Let me open her up. Yeah, so this is in shade Conjure Up. And then I have one, which is another pressed. This is a pressed powder shadow in the shade Something. So here's this guy. The next one is a pressed glitter, which I'm gonna be surprised it didn't come in that glitter palette if it's anything. But this is in shade Renegade. And let me see. So there isn't really any names on this little guy. But yeah, it looks like it did come in this palette too. So it looks like actually that one right at the end. So here's this one. The next one is a pressed shadow. And this is in Flower Boy. So it's a little pink. And then the last one that was included was another shadow. This is very pink, and this is in the shade Solstice with the Mostess. And that is all that I got in this little haul. For some reason, I thought I'd purchased more like actual palettes from them, but I guess I didn't. So it's definitely gonna be interesting trying to create a look with all this. So if you guys are interested in seeing that video, please check out the second part of this. I didn't want to include it at the end of this one because I thought the video would end up being way too long. So yeah, stay tuned with my channel to see that video. That came out really wrong, but yeah, bye.